Taurus, this is going to be your no contact reading, or someone you're not speaking to, or someone you haven't heard from. So regardless, this is going to be a reading just for you. So let's go ahead and get started for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising signs. And then you guys can reverse the roles if you like, but let's go ahead and get right in. Whoa, look at all this. Hello, Taurus. We have the Queen of Wands coming in. Ooh, the moon. Who is this King of Wands in the reverse? I mean, King of Cups in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Three of Cups energy on the bottom of the deck. The moon. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like this no contact, or you not talking to them, or just not really knowing what they're doing. Your intuition kind of already knows something that they're doing. Like whatever you saw is what you got type of energy. The King of Cups in the reverse is emotionally detached. This is someone who is immature and operates from a place of like, you know, selfish, like just kind of being younger minded, I guess I would say, with the King of Cups when it comes to emotions. The moon is all about your intuition. This is this is you saying what's real, what wasn't. The Three of Cups energy is showing that there is a lot of loneliness, a lot of distractions this person may be going through. Someone here is going back and forth. There is a want to come in. I don't know, okay. A lot of Three of Swords, healing, defense, trying to look out for I feel there's a way of going back and forth with an energy right now because they're coming up. Like going back and forth as in the moon's here, so like kind of wondering still. I don't know if you went silent, but you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys, your emotions may still be a little up and down and like, yeah, that's okay. But you're coming up as the Queen. You're coming up very magnetic, feeling good about yourself, or soon will be Taurus. So this is going to be your no contact reading, okay? All right. Ooh, yeah, you have the Strength card. I like it already. Strength is about having courage to overcome things. So you're a very strong individual, okay? But it's not allowing fear or doubt get in the way of you moving forward, because fear creates illusions of what the outcome could be, right? So that's where it's like, we can't really control what the outcome is, but the fear can make it feel real that the outcome can be hurtful or unexpected. So it's just like something to look out for. All right. This person is just stagnant. They're not really doing anything. It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, a lot of withdrawal, isolation, and alone. I don't know if someone's just distracting themselves with whatever, but it looks like with the Hermit, this is very lonely energy. This is very withdrawing energy. This is someone who's isolating themselves, withdrawing from love and life. I feel very stagnant from this person. They're very unhappy. What happened? We're going to get into clarifications. Things are stuck. That thing's moving. They have their heart open to you still. Okay, we have this Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. They look at you as the Queen of Wands, something you already are. Yeah, don't ever doubt your confidence or, oh, they didn't want to be with me because they left for something better. No, you are better. You are the better. Okay? Don't let that moon talk to you like that. The moon is negative, can be so negative to yourself. Okay. All right, let's see. There's still a connection here. There's some planning to maybe reach out some way if they can. Maybe to like a hello or hey or a happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas or whatever. There's something about reaching out to you somehow. Because we do have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, they're still but they're coming in as Knight and the King of Cups in the reverse, and they're just isolating themselves with whatever, however they do this. Why the Strength card? Why do you need to be so strong? Because you see clearly now. Okay, yeah, there was something here where you were juggling back and forth. Could have been that emotions, that feeling that you know of, what is that? Like balancing it. Something was hard to. Something was feeling overwhelming. Trying to adapt. Maybe you were managing a lot of things, like work, your emotions, this person, yourself, like the situation. It was just like so much. And now you're seeing clearly. Things are starting to, you're starting to see something clear. You're having some type of breakthrough. Why are they so stuck? What is this? What is this? Oh, they're being patient right now. They are not making any moves. They're waiting for the right time. They're also in the same place you are. So they're trying to balance. And maybe they have a lot of responsibilities or something here too. Yeah, I feel like they regret a lot. They're not in a place of like doing anything. I don't know who this is, but it feels like someone is very cautious when it comes to you. A bit stubborn. And they're not, even though they regret their decisions, it's like they're hesitant to take action towards you. So they're just at this temperance place, which is so annoying because they're kind of waiting for the timing. I don't know. Like they feel like they have really no right to come towards you. Especially you coming up as the Queen of Wands and they're over here. I feel like they don't know how to deal with their emotions. Why the Hermit? Why is this the challenge? The Empress. The Empress in the reverse with the Death card. So you must have said something was over and they're finally believing you. Or you may have done something to where they feel it's over and they're believing you. But it is going to be a challenge because there's somebody here that's fear of change. I feel both of you guys are fear of change. Mostly this person because they're still waiting on you. Not going to lie, they're still waiting. I feel that you are starting to see clearly so you could release and let go. This person has a lot of growing to do. I feel for you, Taurus. Sorry about that, Taurus. It got cut off. But yeah, so what I'm just saying here is that this is about like learning for you, knowing that you're the Empress, that you don't have to chase, you attract. You're also coming into this very inspiring. People admire you. There's something about knowing your worth here, not self-doubting that. The Empress is wanting you to embody that now. You did overgive. It's going to be really difficult for this person to not believe you're done because how much you gave to them. Okay, and that's the reality of it. And when you give so much, when you give so many chances, when you're so loyal to a fault, when you're so loyal, so dependable, willing to be like that person, like when you have that feelings for somebody's really going to have a hard time believing that it's over. They are. They're going to be like, you made them feel so reassured. That's why they're still waiting. Like, oh, Taurus will come back. You know, but there was an injustice in the connection. Something was super unfair. Could have been committed to this person, but something was unfair. Something still feels unfair. For some, it could have been a karmic situation where you guys both could have learned from each other, and actually if both learned, could have, it's kind of like that energy, you can be together. But I feel this person's so stuck. They're just so stuck. I don't know, they're just not moving. You would think this was like more of Taurus energy. I feel like somebody's trying to be strong, but something still feels unfair. Why are they thinking with this hangman? Like, why delays? See, they think, okay. They're feeling this is a left out in the cold energy. They are also feeling that 3 of Wands. There's delays, lots and lots of delays. Something with money. Yep, 3 of Cups. I'm telling you, there's something here with the 3 of Cups. Okay, so don't get me wrong. 3 of Cups can mean like third-party energy, but also it can mean like shallow connections, overindulging. So I feel there's delays because someone's filling themselves up with distractions. Okay, like, so this is a person who like doesn't fix themselves when you're apart. This is a person who distracts while you're apart to waste time until you come back. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what it feels like. So it looks like they appear to be strong and patient, but really they're just distracting. Okay? Yeah. You're the one that's actually working on yourself. That's why I'm saying this sucks, because you're going to learn something from this, and this person's going to go back to their old patterns. Okay, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're very reckless right now. I wouldn't even like come towards them. Their energy is all over the place. The Knight of Wands is not someone you want to mess with. This will literally mess with your emotions, make you have anxiety attacks by even being around them, because they're going to be so inconsistent. They're so reckless. They're impulsive. They just don't know what to do. Like, their soul is on fire, but for all the wrong reasons. Anger, moody, switching, doing things out of like just out of distraction. They can't sit with themselves. They can't sit. It's just, you can feel it. If this is something that you know about a person already, then yeah, this is what they're doing. They're still doing it. Nothing's really changed with that part. They're very codependent, too, with that Queen of Cups. Okay, very, very codependent. I'm just seeing the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And to me, this is telling me that this energy that you're dealing with is, with the Knight of Swords, is emotionally unstable. I could say that. I don't care. That's what it's coming in as. That's what the cards say. Somebody may want your forgiveness very soon in the near future. Someone may want to come to and speak some truth. There is going to be some clarity. All right. We also have the 10 of Cups. I feel like you're going to protect yourself. You're not going to want to, I feel like there's a sense of rejecting something here because of all the lies and how they handled something. But I do see that the Devil is here. There may be other energies, yeah, but it's all it's dark energy. It's not like going to prosper. It's something they're doing with the Devil. The Devil is not going to do anything. It doesn't make you grow. It doesn't make you, succeed in life. The Devil is short-term satisfaction. It's instant gratification. It's very lusty. So there's nothing really stable or empressy about that, right? You're the Empress. Don't ever compare yourself to nobody either. The Empress doesn't compare. The Empress knows who she is, or he is, It's about growth. Male or female, doesn't matter. But it's not, yeah. All you got to do, from what I'm seeing, is see things for what you already know. Like, let's see, why the Queen of Wands in the outcome? You're not even wanting to fight. That's you. Hello. Who is this? Oh my gosh. Look at these energies back here. So somebody's in their King of Swords, King of Wands energy. This is a lot of control. Okay, so the Emperor's coming up upright. When we see the Emperor upright, this isn't. This is basically just saying that this is about stability. Okay. Structure, protection. commitment, strong foundations that bring security in life and relationships. This is where you're headed to. I don't know who these people are, but I don't know how many of these you dealt with, but I don't think you want to deal with these ones. This is not the Emperor. This is what you deserve. So boundaries is needed. So work on your boundaries here, Taurus. There's something here of not even wanting to fight anymore. Yeah, you can make amends with somebody here. Yeah, however, if you want to get back, try the cycle again. That's free will. But I'm seeing something more of an Emperor energy, not a fake Emperor. I'm seeing more of the Four of Wands. This is celebration. This is something that's coming towards you. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands. This is like security is important to you, right? But opening up yourself allows you to grow. Like there's something about opening up to grow in love. Like, don't just settle for this. Like, okay, yeah, I feel like you see clearly about the situation now, but I also see that you're dealing with someone very immature, that you're starting to see like, wow, they don't, this is annoying. I wouldn't take this personal. I feel like they're causing their own delays in life. I don't really see this person growing at all in life. Okay, I again see it for what it is, what they've shown you already. I am seeing this beautiful Emperor energy though. Hello. And then we have this King of Wands, King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords can be very cruel. I think you guys know this if you've been watching me for a while. This is a very harsh person, someone who's very selfish. They're not a very nice person. They're doing things with like this is a person that will manipulate and calculate things. So it feels like they're calculating. Be careful. And I feel it's for control, because they know how much you care about them. They know how much you love them. But this person really doesn't know their worth. I mean, they're at the Three of Cups in the reverse. They're not even happy with their distractions. They're just distracting. They're just wasting time, wasting life. It feels like the world's moving and they're still standing still doing the same thing. Okay. So we have, and you will know this. You would have seen it in your relationship. Nobody just grows overnight. That's the fear talking. Like, oh my gosh, they're probably successful now and like doing so good. And no, they're not. They're still stuck. They're still doing the same thing. Yeah, even the King of Wands. This person wants, they want control with no structure. They want control. They want to lead with no responsibility. Like, that makes no sense. Oh, who is this? Now we want an Emperor. Emperors are better. This is like male or female, once again, someone who's serious, someone who's like, I got my stuff together, you got your stuff together. Like, let's grow. Let's go. Let's be a power couple. And like, and if you don't have this person right now, or if you don't, see this person yet or have this person yet, I know you're going to attract this type of energy. You'll make it happen on your own. That's just a Taurus. Okay. That's just a Taurus. Okay. So yes, you have a beautiful security, stability. It's all happening from your confidence. No more fighting. Yes, there may be some reconciliation as you release the past, but I feel like you're more wanting to be independent and whole, and knowing your worth here more than anything. I don't feel like this person is really changing. I feel they're so used to your love though. See, you are the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. Passion and desire. I have lost all control of my life. I keep messing up. Well, because they're not doing anything. I don't know what they don't seem to take action. They seem to be taking reckless actions. Like, they're not even like right here. This makes sense, right? But we saw the reverse. Right now, they're like this. They're stuck. They're not moving. They're distracting. They're causing delays because of what did we see? Three of Cups, overindulging in reverse once again. So they're not doing anything with their life. That's why you have to keep your life going. You have to keep up with the bills. You have to keep, if something is not making, if you're not doing one thing, you're doing, like, you got to do another. You can't just sit there. I don't know why I keep getting sit there. I feel so oh, maybe this person's in La La Land. Oh, they have a lot of fantasies about you. What is this fantasy? This person's super attracted to you. Fight arguments, conflict. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. I'm going to grab one confession out of this one. Taurus, there is a strong connection. There was a lot of care. You were the grown-up in this situation, the responsible one. This person, not so much. I'm lost and confused once again. I'm waiting for you to reach out. No, they're going to wait for a while. I am broken. Seems like that. Yeah, my ego is in the way. That's okay. So this feels like it's really speaking to somebody here. Okay. They're waiting for you to reach out. Eventually, something's got to give. I feel like they're very intimidated by you. They can't help but to think about you here, Taurus. I mean, Tauruses are known to bring fantasies to come true. But at the, my ugly laugh. But you're unforgettable, my friend. Like, stop it already. Go find your emperor, your empress. Use that Queen of Wands energy. That is a magnetic, inspiring energy. And that, I love that. The emperor, serious, like this structure, not only confident, but like with money and abundance and drive and motivation. Like, are you kidding me? Okay. Let's keep going. Advice for Taurus, please. Feel a sense of community. I love that. News is coming. How exciting. I wonder what it is. Oh, conserve your resources, material abundance, something about possibly money. I don't know. Toughen up, Spirit said. You got the Strength card twice. You're just tired. Probably from making all that money or working a lot. All your responsibilities. Toughen up, Strength card. Okay, Spirit's like, okay, let's get going now. You're the bull. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Remember who you are. Some people are just not going to operate the way that you do, especially these kind of energies. I mean, we had all three kings in the reverse. Didn't you see that? Well, this person is just distracting. Like, it's not even a threat to this type of Taurus at all. Alrighty, so I hope this message did help and bring some clarity to you. Thank you so much for being here. And I do these readings once a month. So I will see you for the next one, but I am going to start working on December readings also very soon. So if you haven't already, or if this message did help, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again. God bless.